What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a GmiasWorld podcast, and we're about to jump into the Eagles winning Super Bowl 52 in a crazy game versus the Patriots. Now, I did pick the Patriots to win this game, and like I said, I got to eat the crow, bro. Listen, you Eagle fans out there, yo, congratulations, man. It's your first ever Super Bowl. Enjoy it. Stop doing all those crazy riots that you guys are doing out there and overturning cars and all that stuff like that. But congratulations on the victory. It's very, very huge. I'm going to talk to you about some parts in the game where listen. This game came down to one play. Brandon Graham. That's it. You strip the GOAT. The game, bro, at that point, he had two. Tom Brady had, I even tweeted it, he had 2 minutes and 21 seconds to be the GOAT. And it was just something weird about the whole, I don't know what it was about the Super Bowl, bro. It was just weird. Like, you just had that eerie feeling that they just weren't going to win. I don't know if they were too bold with the Tom versus Time series from Tom Brady. You know, Bill Belichick relaxing, being at basketball games. I don't know what it was, but it was something weird about it. And you got to keep in mind, Alshon Jeffrey, he predicted this. And the last person to do that, I believe, was Plaxico Burress. And they both beat Tom Brady. So I guess it's something about predicting wins as a wide receiver against Tom Brady. It might make you win. But that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about the fact that Nick Foles, bro, like, I didn't even... Who was in this guy's body? Like, I know people are going to say, yeah, he always had it in him, 27 touchdowns or 2 interceptions that season. All that crap. Listen, bro, shut up. I don't want to hear that garbage. I've been hearing people tell me that for so long, but nobody that's saying all this stuff wanted to put money on the Eagles. But I'm pretty sure that everybody that's an Eagles fan is like, yeah, I would have bet my whole life, son. Yo, I'd have bet my mom's. Like, shut up, bro. The Eagles won it. Congratulations to them. But Nick Foles, like I said, would be the determining factor. Everything else, it was going to fall into place. The Eagles' defense, stuff like that, that was going to be what it was going to be. You're going to have to maintain Tom Brady as much as you can, and that's going to be the whole synopsis of the actual game. And let me just say something about a Bill Belichick coach defense. They were terrible, bro. And this goes back. I remember Shannon Sharp he had a good point to Skip Bayless. He said this about a year ago. He said to him, Tom Brady is great, but the defense has a lot to do with him winning championships. And that shows true. Like, people have to understand, you could be as great as you want. It's not basketball where you play both sides. You play offense, you play defense. Like, Michael Jordan was a good defender. He was also a great offensive player, as we know, one of the greatest we've ever seen. Tom Brady plays one side of the ball. You need those other guys to come up big. They didn't. They could not make a stop. And we have to give credit to Nick Foles. Let me just explain something to you, right? This is what's going to happen. The Eagles, if they're smart, they're going to have to trade Nick Foles immediately while his stock is high and see what they can get for him. Because you can't go backwards from Carson Wentz. You can't. In my opinion, either way this goes, Carson Wentz wins the Super Bowl anyway. You know what I'm saying? If it goes the same exact way, there wasn't one thing that Nick Foles did, including the touchdown pass that he caught, that Carson Wentz couldn't do. And the crazy part about it is they probably wouldn't have even had to have done that if Carson Wentz played, because Carson Wentz would have just rolled out and just ran it in for 6, or ran it in for 2, the 2-point conversion touchdown, whatever. That was a touchdown, though. He would have just ran it in because he's a lot more athletic. So I don't want to hear people saying, oh, yeah, they should try to hold on to him. He's not a bench quarterback anymore. When you do what he was able to do on the biggest stage, Nick Foles is no longer just a regular guy. He's like a Flacco now. Like, he's not going to win anything else, but you got to pay him. That's pretty much what it's about right now at this point. So that's what really changed it for me. When I saw the way this guy was just throwing dots, I'm looking at my screen like, who is that? What is happening, bro? The dude looked like Steve Young. And I'm like, listen, all right, you know what? The Patriots are going to make a play. The Patriots are going to make a play. You keep saying that to yourself because you've seen them come back down from 28-3. But as the game goes on, keep in mind, Brandon Cooks, that hit he took, I don't know what to say about that, man. That dude looked like he left this earth from that hit he took. Bro, earth. You got to be gangster like earth. He didn't leave the earth. He left the earth. He got blasted. And it was a legal hit. Trying to do too much. Just get down, bro. Dudes is out here to freaking ruin your day. And that was a great play by the refs to know that he was now a runner and you can hit him however you want. It wasn't a defensive receiver. So for all of you naysayers are saying that, that there's still not big hits in football, there are. And that was a legal hit. And it is what it is. And that's part of signing up for football. But again, this is what it is right here, right? We have to understand that the Eagles outplayed the Patriots. It's point blank. It's simple. The QBR was higher for Nick Foles. He was better than Tom Brady, even though Tom Brady threw for 500-something yards. He was better in regards to what he meant to his team. Tom Brady didn't catch that first down. You know, when the ball was thrown to him on the fake play. Nick Foles did. Not to say, we all know that Tom Brady's still the GOAT. Like, I don't want to hear people say, oh, yeah, he's not the GOAT because he didn't come in clutch. It's one play. Brandon Graham, kudos to you. You were the difference maker. You know what I'm saying? That was the key. In my opinion, you have to give the MVP to Nick Foles, but they should have some, like, kind of defensive player award also, because usually it always goes to an offensive player. But, you know, that play, that's what it was. It was no, like, Tom Brady usually steps up in the pocket and avoids that strip. Not that day. Bro, not yesterday, bro. It was really, really bad. Yo, unbelievable. Over 1,100 yards. Very, very, very good Super Bowl. Great halftime show. Everything was rocking, bro. But on the Patriots side of the football, I don't know what Malcolm Butler did, but Eric Rowe, in the touchdown that he gave up to Alshon Jeffrey, I'm not saying that it would be the same assignment, but I'm just saying that if Malcolm Butler was playing, that touchdown doesn't happen. That's all I'm going to say. Like, it's certain things, you know what it is? It's sort of like last year when Alabama lost to Clemson, right? Not this year when they just won. When they lost to Clemson last year, when they fired the offensive coordinator and everybody thought it was going to be all good and all kind of crap like that, and they lost. When you shake up stuff like that, like the dude played the most defensive snaps of any defensive player on the Patriots for the entirety of the season, and then you bench him, I don't know what he did, but I saw him crying he was crying during the anthem. Maybe he got emotional. I don't know what it was. Maybe he just loves the flag that much. I don't know, but it seems like he was told the news prior to that he wouldn't be started for whatever he did. And I'm pretty sure it'll come out soon, but I don't know if you don't play him in the Super Bowl. Because the one thing about Bill Belichick, he is arrogant, but he's been all about winning. And he knows when he can get away with something. But Eric Rowe is not Malcolm Butler. You're talking about a guy that made one of the clutchest interceptions in Super Bowl history, probably in NFL history, and you bench him for a guy named Eric Rowe. I don't know exactly what was going on with that situation, and like I said, I'm waiting to hear more about it, but more than likely, Butler's going to be released or something's going to happen with him. I don't know, but he's going to be off the Patriots. There's no way he goes back to play, for the Patriots going next year. And we all know that, what is it, Patricia, he's leaving. He's going to be the coach of the Lions and all that stuff like that. But I don't know how these coordinators go in to coach new teams and they end off their season like this, bro. Like this was completely ridiculous. They could not stop the Eagles. That was the basis. Nick Foles, even on that fourth down when they went for it, and Zach Ertz barely caught the ball. This guy made unbelievable plays. And I've spoken so much trash about Foles. I've called him all kinds of names. He's a bum. He was released by the Rams. It just shows you how bad Jeff Fisher should return all his money for head coaching, bro. Because that guy is a terrible. He just made everybody not even want to play. The guy wanted to retire. Yo, this guy Jeff Fisher, bro, like he really grinds my gears and he really has nothing to do with this right now. I just hate bro, this guy ruined so many careers. He is such a horrible coach. But that's neither here nor there. Let's talk about the fact that now the Patriots, they got some things they got to think about. Bill Belichick is obviously at war with Kraft, and they were trying to hide it. Losing exposes a lot of things. So I expect to hear a lot of crazy things coming out of the Patriots camp this offseason. Whether it's leaked by them themselves or however it goes, I expect a lot of ridiculousness because losing does not make anybody happy. It just doesn't make anybody happy. And I just don't see how this works out for anyone. As far as the New England Patriots, I think that this right now shows Tom Brady is not as untouchable as everybody thought he was. Because that one key play right there, football is about moments. And Tom Brady's never going to forget that moment. Now, he said he wanted to play another 4 years, 5 years, whatever like that. I think that got reduced based on that loss. I don't know how. It's very, very difficult because if the defense can't come up with stops and it's all on him and he's getting older and all the stuff that's going on, it's not going to work out for him. That loss proves that if the defense doesn't hold a team to a certain amount of points, it doesn't matter who your quarterback is. The defense played horrible. It was disgusting. And Tom Brady breaking all these records and still could not pull out the George W. because the defense was so poor. So in all, I want to congratulate the Eagles. Congratulations on your first Super Bowl win. Truly deserved. Doug Peterson, Coach of the Year. He should be, I think. And I can't wait until next year's NFL season, man. I want to thank you guys for joining me this entire season. Hopefully you're back later on this year for the 2018 and 2019 season. Subscribe to the GmiasWorld podcast. Until next time. One love.